Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Zone, presented to you by Exodus TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get right into the show today. The thought of the day is, be your best at all times. You never know what the future will bring, so always make the best use of the present. So let's make sure that we're always giving ourselves the opportunity to excel, to succeed, by making sure that we're bringing what we need to bring to the table at all times. Let's never half step. Let's keep it 100%. Do everything that we do every day at all times. Always present your best and always be your best. You never know when that big opportunity is going to come. All right, we're going to get right into the show today. We've got some breaking news that happened yesterday, which was Chris Paul has been traded from the Washington Wizards to the Golden State Warriors. Major pickup for the Warriors. It's definitely going to give the Warriors a little bit more. It's going to give them a little bit more depth, especially coming from the point guard position. Now you can take a little bit off of Steph, and you can take a little bit off of Clay as far as trying to bring the ball up. Even Andrew Wiggins bringing the ball up, and you have a floor general now that's going to open up so many more opportunities for the guard players, specifically Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins. It's going to open the whole floor up for them because now they have somebody that can, call the plays and get the plays right. Now the pick and rolls are going, and now they got somebody that can get them the ball. So it's really opening up the game. There is one problem with all of this that we're hearing is the fact that Draymond Green earlier this week declined his $27.6 million player option, and he entered free agency. So we know he did that for a reason. I mean, I don't suspect that he would leave the Warriors. However, he did deny his player option, meaning he's testing free agency. So he is trying to see what's out there. And by all means, that's what you should do. Is his career, is his life. He's going to see fit what he wants for his life. So we're really looking at that story very closely because is the fact that Chris Paul is coming, is that going to make his decision more towards the Warriors, or is that really not going to change anything at all? Is he still going to make a decision to move on? Or is he maybe just thinking about the whole thing and not really knowing which way he wants to go? But he does have the time to do so. So we're watching that story very closely. A next really big story that happened over these last couple of days, Kristaps Porzingis was traded to the Boston Celtics. Now, this is a huge pickup for the Boston Celtics. It's definitely going to put them in that championship. They already are in that championship contention phase. So they weren't able and haven't been able to really get the championship. Okay, they've made it to the championship the year before last, and then last year they weren't able to make it out of the Eastern Conference Finals. However, they did make it there. They needed another scorer. They needed somebody else that they can depend on to score when Jaylen Brown doesn't have it going and Jason Tatum doesn't have it going. And so they went and picked up a big man, and now they got three-way scoring. So it's definitely going to put them in the conversation. Even though they were already in the conversation, it's definitely going to make them a little more favored than they were before because now they have another scorer. So it's not just a two-man show. Now, with that being said, they did lose a great player, Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart. Now, Marcus Smart is a great player, and that's a great pickup for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's going to the Memphis Grizzlies. That is a great pickup for the Grizzlies. It's going to give them some more depth, of course. They got some defense with him. They got some offense with him, and they've got that grit. He's rough, rugged, and raw. He's going to come, and he's going to bring 100% every game, and he's going to give his all. And I love Marcus Smart as a player. He's a great player. He's an amazing player. And just to see how much he loves the game and how much he puts the game first, that's a great pickup for the Memphis Grizzlies. They got some other players coming back from injury this year. They are going to lose, or they will be losing Ja Morant for the first 25 games. However, I don't think that's really going to matter. They're still going to be contending. They were the number 2 seed coming into the playoffs this year. They couldn't get past the Los Angeles Lakers. So, they're trying to bring some more pieces in so that they won't have that problem happen. And they're definitely a contender. So I'm interested to see what their team will look like next year, especially when Ja Morant gets back in the lineup. That'll be amazing. But guys, this is all we have for today. Stay tuned, stay locked in for the next episode. Have a wonderful weekend. We appreciate you. Giving them high life.